every day how he feels. All he wants is to marry you, to make us a family.
Douglas, we already are a family. And I will always be your mother.
My mother died. I love you, Mom.
I love you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another bold and a beautiful recap and review. This was a great scene. I had to chop it up a little bit to make it fit in the video. So if you haven't watched the whole scene, I would definitely suggest going back and watching the whole scene. It was a great scene. Little Henry is such a great actor. I hate that they got rid of the younger actor category at the daytime Emmys because he does great work. But he said a lot during this scene, a lot that he really should not know. So when he first came in the room, Hope told him, maybe I should get your dad so we can talk to you about this together. He pats her on the arm and says, I already know. Dad told me that you turned down his proposal again. And you can tell by what he says next that Thomas framed it in a way to make him upset with Hope, I feel like, in my opinion. And it makes me feel like there's still some manipulation going on here because Thomas knows how much Hope loves Douglas. He's used Douglas as a pawn in the past, and I feel like he's doing that again. And in a sense, he's taken away everything she's loved. He says he's no longer going to design for Hope for the future. He knows she loves that line. He's taken Douglas away. She knows he loves Douglas, and then she's developing feelings for him. So drop in the comments, let me know your thoughts. But to me, I feel like he's trying to back her in a corner to make her come after him and say yes to the proposal. That clip at the end, before he ran back to Hope, he was saying that you're not my birth mother, Caroline Spencer is, and Dad was good enough for her. I don't know why he's not good enough for you. So again, I feel like Thomas is feeding him all of this stuff. And I saw someone point out online the whole debacle with Douglas's birth around Caroline and Thomas and Ridge. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that whole storyline. She didn't even tell him that Douglas was his in the beginning. But Douglas made it clear that he wants to go with Thomas because he said he made a point of saying, Dad's been through a lot. I need to help him. So I feel like he feels that he's almost Thomas's protector. So he wants to go to Paris with Thomas, and Hope doesn't stand in the way of that. He walks off, and then you see he does that run back and tells her that he loves her. I feel like for storyline in the future, this will be a big moment for Douglas, because we know he's getting to the point where they're probably going to age him pretty soon. And I definitely feel like all of this will play into how he comes back, how his character is as a young adult, but we shall see. So can we just give it up for Annika and the work that she's been putting in with this storyline as well? I said, okay, she's coming for that Emmy too. And I also want to give it up to the directors because I feel like usually their direction with the character Hope, they have her play her emotions a little bit more subtly, which makes sense for how the character of Hope is written. But if you're talking about an Emmy nomination or an Emmy win, because she's gotten nominated before, a lot of times I feel like the Emmys do not give credit for those more subtle scenes. They want to see the big bawling tears and yelling and crying. And she gave that today. So this could be her moment. But I also saw someone in my comments pointed out about her reaction to Thomas walking away. I need to start a segment where I pull up good comments and put them on the screen. I think I'm going to do that going forward. But they mentioned that the audience saw how anguished Hope was about Thomas leaving, letting us know that she actually does have real feelings for him. I was like, that is a very good point. And we definitely very much saw the same today with Douglas. It feels like her life is falling apart. And then we have Steffy walking in to gloat about it. Now, they didn't really get into that clip today. They just kind of left it with Steffy walking in, looking very smug, and Hope giving her dagger stares. But I'm sure that's going to be the big scene for today and probably how we'll end on a cliffhanger. Now, the main scene for Thursday's episode was with Hope and Douglas, but we did have a little bit with Thomas and Brooke and Ridge and Steffi in the office. Thomas did call Brooke out for doing a 180 on her support for Hope and Thomas, which is kind of true because up until this point, I will say in the weeks leading up to this, Brooke has been getting a little bit softer on the relationship, but she was all about them not being in it together for the longest time. So it is sort of a 180, it's sort of not because she has been softening and Rich has been working on her as well. But she told Thomas she doesn't want to see either one of them in anguish like this. Douglas came in the office and let them know that he told Hope that he was going with his dad. Brooks said that you can't leave, and he reiterated that he needs to be there to help his dad. And they all said goodbye, and Steffi walked them out. And of course, that's when she took the chance to go and tell Hope that Thomas and Douglas were gone. But let me know your thoughts about this. I feel like the show has been pretty good for the past couple of days. I know some of you are over this storyline, but I really feel like just the way that the actors have been bringing it, the raw emotion, has been really good. It's going to be interesting to see what this sets off between Hope and Steffi. I know we hate these feuds, but that's kind of like what Bold and the Beautiful has banked their whole show on. So I don't think we're going to get rid of them. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.